That's also speaking of morality. You must find absolute truth. Once you find it, everything else should be adjusted around it. Everything else should be reframed to line up with absolute truth. Tragically, we don't seem to do that. And of course, as I was saying, I could go off on a beautiful rant right about now about the Word of God being that only plumb line, because it has its origin in the heart of God, and therefore it cannot be anything other than utterly true. But this original audience might not have seen it that way when they first received this letter. So what does that have to do with this? What's the plumb line in this text here today? What I'd like to point out to you is the plumb line of truth here that Paul is going to try to get his audience back to so they know they can trust him, is going to be at the epicenter of this, his character. His character that is bound to the God he serves. Paul is adamant about the Old Testament concept that because God is holy, he must be holy, and all his behavior should line up with that straight line.